Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. Our starting lineup to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Murray?
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
We'll look at the Nuggets. They've got a good chance to prove themselves in what is going to be a very difficult part of their schedule coming up. Guys, with the bulk of their games coming up on the road, it's going to be tough.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I mean, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you could see the potential. Just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
The try by Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Nuggets. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Kicks it to Brown. Rebound, Boston. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And, Kevin, I thought they put together a fantastic offensive game plan in that win. They knew exactly how to exploit the defense, and they really got on a nice roll.
And exploit them they did. See, they were relentless. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game.
Ball's not loose, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Remains Boston ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. He feeds it to Smart. And the pass to White. He dishes it to Smart. They get it again. But three. The shot no good.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And it's Brown missing. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Indiana.
Was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Tatum, he's covered by Brown, and they take the lead.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Gives him the lead pass, and it's good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. He kicks to White. And now Williams inside. Pass to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Tatum drains the three-pointer. He has 5.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And, this is the other thing about him. He's very sophisticated as a one-on-one defender. No matter who he's matched up with, he consistently takes away their #1 strength.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brogdon, defended by Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Jackson. The Nuggets trail by 3. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Williams kicks to Smart. Outside Williams. Brogdon. Back to Williams. Feeds it to Smart. That will count. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations.
The NBA season pushes on. The Oklahoma City Thunder go up against the New York Knicks. It's the NBA next Sunday.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused. And they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Celtics leading by 4. Down low, Brogdon. Dishes it to Horford. Smart kicks to Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside Jackson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Back to Williams. Brogdon, defended by Caldwell Pope. Elbow shot. That's good. And so here's Denver. 7-point differential. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
They picked this team apart. A couple of times they squared off with them last year. On paper, they weren't evenly matched, and on the court, they weren't either.
Here's Bryant. Sweet little floater. Bryant's got his first points of the night.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
Steve talked about last year when they met and how the differences existed between the two, and maybe the same this year too, Clark.
Well, that's the way you would expect it to play out, Kevin, but this is a different season. It's early, and we still can't be really sure if the makeup of these teams is the same as last year, so I think we're going to see something a little different.
Backing in, rejected by Griffin. Smart kicks to Muscala. The kick out to Williams. But they get it back. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Muscala's got his first bucket in this one.
And as the game has gone along, they've gotten much more aggressive on the offensive boards.
You know, crashing the boards is really an effort thing. It's an attitude and effort thing, and if teams get tired, they usually take a break on crashing the board, but they've done just the opposite here.
No good. Celtics leading by 7. The kick out to Williams. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. Brogdon. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Celtics lead by 9.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Rejected by Muscala. White, left side. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the offensive rebounding has been really impressive so far as well. So I really like this team's effort tonight.
Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Celtics leading by 9. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Brown. Drops in the play.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Brown outside. He passes to Murray. Knocks it loose. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Celtics up by 12. We'll see you at...
Now, presented by Sprint.
Today's a day to honor our nation's heroes. It's Veterans Day, and this is the NBA Halftime Report. Boston leading against Denver. They're off to a hot start this season. They'd like to continue that. Out in New York, the Knicks are ahead against Detroit. Out in front by 11 points in just the second quarter. And another game going on. Oklahoma City in a hard-fought game against the Toronto Raptors. That game started out close in the first. And now, here's what
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return, a view of the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston. The Nuggets trail by 12. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. They've got Porter, and it's Brown at the shooting guard. The fader, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Denver. White dishes to Smart. Back to White. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. And he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
You know what else I like about him, Steve? He'll do whatever it takes to help that team out. We've seen him take some absolutely gut-wrenching charges that a lot of other guys would simply avoid.
The feed to Smart. This ball moved by Boston. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
Oh, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
It's Brown with the drive. There's the dish to Porter. Here's White, averaging 8 points a game. Tatum. That's hauled in by Gordon.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Back to Williams. And stolen by Murray. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. The Nuggets trail by 9. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Porter. Lets it go with a three. And that one's good. Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Brown, the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. A floater. White, left side. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Murray. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
The screen from Brown. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. And they double up Gordon.
Well, his dunking ability is unquestioned. He plays above the rim, and he won't hesitate to crank it down on you, given the opportunity.
That's true. And his spectacular shot blocking is something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat. Now, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding is a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively. And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Brown kicks to Gordon. Pass to Porter. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics.
Coming up next Monday, November 14th, the Atlanta Hawks take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Be there.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
It seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And for the Nuggets, we've got Caldwell Pope, and it's Murray in at the point. Caldwell Pope, and he converts the layup.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
And for the Celtics, Tatum. A 3 off the mark.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
And for Denver, they've got Porter, and it's Gordon in at the 4 slot. But they'll get another chance. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
And for the Celtics, kicks it to Porter. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Tatum defended by Gordon. Here's Muscala. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. You said it, Clark. They haven't really played competitively enough to stay in this game, yet they've been out-rebounded throughout.
No, they haven't completely out-hustled them under the boards today, and that's a concern. I mean, rebounding, as we've talked about many times, Kevin, is about effort and attitude, and we just haven't seen it here.
He feeds it to Porter. Jukic, defended by Muscala.
Yeah, he had not established position.
I prefer the ref to whistle the clock when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Denver calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
The first one falls. Smart's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for White.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Murray the pass to Gordon. 1:58 left in the fourth. Here's Jukic. And again, Denver no good.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
Nice shot by Smart.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Smart.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
That's good. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And as you said, that inside game so strong for them.
Boy, that's right, and they need to keep the pressure on. I mean, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense when you're pounding them inside. A close game like this can be won or lost on the boards.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Taken away by Williams. He's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They need this. He lays it in.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 8. 1:03 left in the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Brown outside. Rejected by Porter. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. He pushes it to Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
He kicks it to Porter. Let's go. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Parker in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Goes up on the high post. White, good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Lots of room. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. This one for three. Shot's good.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sound.
There's Green with the three. The Nuggets with another miss. From 18 feet away. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were...
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it Looking for a better way to
Just because I'm losing doesn't mean I'm lost. Doesn't mean I'll stop. Doesn't mean I'm across. Just because I'm hurting doesn't mean I'm hurt. Doesn't mean I didn't get what I deserve, or better in the worst. I just got lost. Every river that I tried to cross, every door I ever tried was locked. Oh, just waiting till the show